day to celebrate. It's the day to think. For all that the world have done to the charming color pink, they blocked off her way. They chased her that day. They stormed all her life, her blurred eyes did say. An unarmed woman with self-arrested courage. They pulled down her confidence with their harsh and sharp image. They found her so helpless, they made her to cry. They turned her life to hell and forced her to die. But let me say a word full of hope. She made her way out and learned how to cope. A woman, a mother, a wife. With patience, she strives, caring, bearing, and working, but still struggling with life. So I'll start with these words, and we are all here to celebrate our International Women's Day, which was on 8th of March. So last week, people were just really busy having a long weekend and just celebrating. So we thought, okay, we can have another get-together to salute to those females and to those people who have been working tirelessly. It's gender-free, definitely. We're not remarkably just saluting to the females. We are also acknowledging the men and the force behind the females that are passionately working in this field to ensure that a gender is not getting separated from justice, is not getting away from life. And here we are. Our strength, our number right here, right now, shows how we are supporting this noble cause.
I'd just like to say that we tend to believe that domestic violence is mostly concentrated on women and children, but there are many cases of men that are coming into fore, and that's why I'm not being very casual in using the word domestic violence relates only to women. We're trying to refer that as victims rather than, sort of allocating that particular thing to one gender.
But there are many more Indian females who might be undergoing that situation, either in domestic violence cases, marital rape as well, where there is no law in India at this stage. But we shouldn't be forgetting that just to vote in Australia, we got that right 33 years back. So you can just well imagine that we are still undergoing that process of development of the procedures where we're giving equal rights to the females.
We were finding that they're very vocal about helping, but nobody comes forward.
It is a very serious responsibility we have taken, and we want to commit no mistakes and want to really fulfill this responsibility with utmost sincerity, with professionalism. And I must say that there are few, I won't say victims because some of them are no more victims now. They have, with our support, taken a good initiative in life, and it's really happy to see them that they have got a job, a house, and a very responsible citizen. They want to put the sad past behind. I won't force them to come here and say a few words, but towards the end of the program if they want to. And there is also one girl here who just called me last week. I must say she needs serious help. Her husband actually tried to kill her. So heart really goes out to such people. She's been into surgery, she's been into hospital, and she's still going through the treatment. She can't work at this stage because she's beautician by profession, and her fingers have been chopped off. So it's very sad, and that's what happens, in this work. You try to help them, but your heart goes out. It's a combination of tears when you meet the victim, when you listen to their story. But towards the end, when you see them, that they are on their own, they are working, that gives ultimate satisfaction and joy.
Now, what's important when you deal with issues of domestic violence is a tempered effect in dealing with people at large. You have to go and bow down, come down to their level, understand them, give them a shoulder to cry on, and make them realize that they are worthy members of our community. And this is what I found in both Rakesh and Monica. I have found them to be good supporters, people who sit down and listen to what a person has to say and interact with that person in trying to help them and assist them in their goals.
This is the place for us to understand, because International Women's Day this year has been declared as Make It Happen by the United Nations. We all know about the whys of it. I mean, there are psychological causes, emotional causes, the genetics, the bringing up of boys, the bringing up of girls, all this is there. But the fact that we are now in this 2015 is more about how do you make it happen. Otherwise, you can go on analyzing for years and years, and I would hate to be here in 10 years' time still talking about International Women's Day. For a minute, just think about this. Maybe Sonia, you know this better than me. According to statistics, it will take 80 years for women and men to have equal place in society. This is not my research. This is the research that has been done over and over again. Imagine that little girl who is perhaps my granddaughter's age, 5 years old. My granddaughter in 75 years will become 80. Has she got to wait till then to say the world is equal? So the statistics are very, very chilling. And statistics can be misleading, but statistics are also an indication of trend. Why should our granddaughters wait that long, or our daughters wait that long to just have an equal say or an equal voice in society? And this has got nothing to do with domestic violence, because very, very eloquently, Sonia and Preeti and all of them mentioned that domestic violence, anyone can be a victim. And Vernon referred to that. You can have male victims, you can have female victims. But the statistics are overwhelming about women, that they are not having an equal place, equal voice, equal space. So is it okay to allow this to happen? My favorite thing, as you know, Rakesh? No. Is it okay to simply celebrate International Women's Day every year? Absolutely not. It's not okay. But it's okay to speak up. It's okay to share the stories. It's okay to start the education right from our homes. So thank you. And nothing happens unless you have a supportive husband. And those of you who are successful, I think it's important to recognize that our men also allow us to have a voice and have a big say in the world. So I think it's time to celebrate also those men like Rakesh, like Gopal, like Raj, like everyone else who actually help women to have a voice. Keep celebrating that, and it's okay to say your stories over and over again. Thank you.